All right, let's chat today on April 25th, 2020. Just gotta wait for a moment to see if people come on. Hey, Cooking with Max Snyder, how are you? Welcome to the chat for today. Hey, QFS Aviation Mini, how are you doing today? Hey, Line Channel. Hey, Windy City Elders, how are you guys doing? Wow, looks like a good time. Got a bunch of people here, which is awesome. Hey, Jay Horning. Hey, I Love Elevators. How are you guys doing today? All right. Well, that's good to hear. I'm doing all right, hanging in there. It's actually pretty warm out today. I don't know why. This past week was freezing for some reason. Hey TXMN elevators, how are you doing today? Hey Dylan, how are you? I'm outside for the first time in almost a month. Really? You haven't been outside for a month? Huh. Interesting. It's raining in Chicago. Oh, it's raining. I guess the storm. No, wait. No, that doesn't make any sense. Because rain. Okay, I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. But it's raining in Chicago, according to QFS Aviation Mini. Well, I'm sure you'll get a nice day soon, QFS Aviation Mini. Hanging in there, TXMN Elevators. Thanks for asking. Hey, Beta Cadorzia, how are you doing today? All right, so I'm doing a little bit of an experiment right now when it comes to airplane videos right now. Due to a little storage of my computer, I'm having a little bit of trouble with this. We're gonna take care of it though. So, not this Monday, but next Monday, another trip report video goes live. It's the return trip from Dallas, but that one's very different because we go back through White Plains, and because of that, we had a connection in Atlanta. And oh, that's right. Haircut places are still closed, right? Well, I mean, I know in some states they are starting to slowly reopen those. I know, like Georgia right now, they're starting to reopen. So, Texas, I think, is one of them, and Ohio, and a couple other states. Hey, Matthew Sherman, how are you doing today? Yeah, New York City's pretty nice today too. It's nice and warm today. 70 in Pittsburgh? Wow, that's great. Oh, okay. I see what you mean by that, Aaron. Well, unfortunately, when it comes to when I'm trying to get a haircut place, you have to wait for them to reopen. I mean, you could do it yourself, but if you want a professional to do it, unfortunately, it's going to be a little bit longer, as you're probably aware. But yeah, yes, that trip report will be another premiere. Absolutely. 71 in Minnesota. How's it warmer in Minnesota than it is in New York? That's actually kind of funny, to tell you the truth, because Minnesota's further up north. That's funny, to tell you the truth. Oh, it's all good, Matthew Sherman. It's all good. And like I said, no one ever has to leave super chats. I appreciate the donations, but it's never ever required. I just enjoy your company, everyone's company. It's just nice to chat with you all right now. So, anyways, back to the airplanes. Well, that's great. At least it's nice there in Minnesota for sure. Enjoy that 70-degree weather. So yeah. Anyways, oh, your dad does your haircuts, Windy City Elevators. That's good. At least you're not you're not affected, and you don't have to wait for barbershops to reopen, and that you don't have to wait for that to reopen, which is good. Hey, Kevin Tube, how are you doing today? I usually get my hair cut at a place called Great Clips because I like it a specific way. I like to have it long, as you guys are aware. And back when I was like I was like 12 years old. Me and my mom, no, my mom still took me and my sister to that Kid Styles place at the time. I mean, because we were still young enough to go there, and I wanted to keep it long, and the barber shop, the lady who was doing it ignored it, so I really didn't like that, to tell you the truth. So then after we moved here, even though it's not really a big move, it was just the next town over. We found out a place called Great Clips, and they do a really good job, and they listen and to you. I really like Great Clips, so I decided that's gonna be the only place to get my haircut. I mean, I'm sure there's very good barbers out there, but yeah, I mean, getting Great Clips is also a chain, so. Oh, okay. Yeah, Great Clips does a good job, and yeah, I see what you mean. If you would rather wait a few months to go to Great Clips than have your parents do it, I could see why. They do a good job at Great Clips. Hopefully, they'll be able to they'll open their locations back up this summer. But yeah, anyways, with the trip report videos, I'm doing a little bit of experiment. I'm taking the Airbus A321 featured that video and uploading just the takeoff and landing clips after, like a week after the trip report has premiered. And for future reference, I'll always include takeoffs and landings in trip report videos, no matter what. But I want to try to doing a little experiment because I know just those clips tend to do well by themselves as well on trip report videos. After doing some research on airplane channels as well. So I'm gonna do a little experiment, and if you guys end up liking it, I'll continue to do that with previous and future trip report videos. But like I said, those scenes will always be featuring trip report videos on this channel. Let's see what we else got here. But before, yeah, like later on this spring, absolutely. I mean, I'm sure I just hope businesses open in late spring as well. I'm sure the rest of us want that to happen too. Hey, Backside Steez, how are you? So yeah. No, I've never been to China to film elevators before, and nor do I want to right now. And especially with this whole coronavirus pandemic and how it started there and all that kind of stuff. So I don't think I ever want to go to China. Yeah, like that's just my personal opinion. So. Oh, okay. Every 6 weeks. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, because with the quarantine, the barbershops are closed, so that could definitely be difficult. Like not being able to get it for a long period of time. Yes, well, he has family in China, though I do feel very bad for him and his family, like being separated because of the coronavirus right now. I do feel bad for them. I mean, I hope his family is doing well in China and staying safe in China. Like the part of his family that's in China, but still, I hope they're doing all right. I really do. Well, that's cool to know, Windy City Elevators. I'm sure you filmed a lot of elevators there. If that was sarcasm, of course. If you were absolutely serious, just let me know. But from what I understand, that was sarcasm. Yeah, it's not a place I want to go to at all. Oh, let's do that as our not trivia question, live stream question for the day. What are some countries that? Nope, that's not how you spell countries. The United States that you want to visit. Living in Canada and the United States. Yeah, because Canada's an easy one to do since it's like right next door. Oh, let me check my dad since he's outside doing yard work. He's using the chainsaw, and we can get another chainsaw glimpse for this live stream. Let me see here. Our live. So you can. We'll try to get the chainsaw going for you guys at some point. So yeah. I mean, he just likes the conflict tangent boy. Well, let's just we can keep it down to a minimum, but still, I'm just Backside sees this. Ooh, Japan. That's pretty cool. Vietnam for Kevin Tube. Oh, you did film. Oh, you did film elevators there. Oh, okay. My bad, Windy City Elevators. Okay, I thought you were being sarcastic because of the everything going on right now. So I apologize for that. My bad. Canada. Aruba, nice. I heard that's a pretty sweet planes. Yeah, there's actually, I mean, there's still quite a bit of planes in the sky, but nowhere near as much as there should be because the airline industry it was hit hard by this right now. No, I didn't actually. If that's supposed to be sarcasm. 2 elevators in Aruba, nice. France, ooh, that's a pretty nice place to go to. Eiffel Tower. All right, see you later, Aaron. All right. Okay, so it was sarcasm. Okay, nice. One by gate 4 and elevators. Oh, okay, cool. UK or Europe. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yes, I'm in college. I'm a sophomore in college. Though I have to take an extra semester next semester, but after that, in January, I'll be a junior. So yeah, I graduated high school 2 years ago. Yeah, hopefully that's only the amount of days we have left of the lockdown, or at least until we can get into start going to easing back into normalcy. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, I think the rest May the biggest thing we'll be able to do is phase 1, but after that, it should be into phase 2 is going to be nice because we'll be able to live relatively normal lives and be able to do stuff again, and of course, non-essential travel. I can't wait. Hey, Connor, how are you doing today? You did JetBlue first class before? That's really cool. Like JetBlue Mint? Yeah, we're getting there. Hopefully there's no more quarantine extensions cuz we really can't be in quarantine much longer after that cuz people aren't working and the unemployment rate's really high right now. 20% of the workforce is out of work. So, yeah. Let's see. Okay. Flight 631. Okay, nice. You're doing a video at 4:36? That's pretty cool. Yeah, elevators are great. I'm sure it's going to be awesome the day we get to go back out and ride elevators again. I mean, obviously, you guys know you got to be a bit more careful when we start filming elevators again, but still. But yeah. It's going to be great when we can ride elevators again. No, I don't have a Ring doorbell. I just have an ordinary mechanical doorbell. Actually, there's two of them. There's one upstairs for the because I live in a raised ranch house. So there's one at the upstairs where the main entrance is, and there's one right by the garage. Because our house actually used to be a two-family house where the downstairs was one family and the second floor was another family. So where I'm at right now is in the basement of the house, which was somebody's like one family's apartment space. Well, actually, not apartment space, like living space. So yeah, it was pretty cool. Then this house got partitioned. It was partitioned into a two-family house when it was first built. But then later on, they took down the wall, which is down over there. I really should give you guys a house tour at some point. I've been meaning to do that. And then like one garage, there's two garages in my house. One of them was for the second family, and the one was for this part of the family who used to live down here. So it's really cool. But obviously, since this is a one-family house now, we have both garages. I would say bowling because I'm not really a huge sport person, but I mean I also like to play baseball and kickball, volleyball. But yeah, I'm the complete opposite of fire alarms. In fact, fire alarms are still my biggest sensory issue. I mean, I had a lot of sensory issues, um, like earlier on in my life, because as a lot of you guys may know, I have autism, so that's what interfered with it. And I was able to overcome most of those. Fire alarms, on the other hand, I still have a very hard time dealing with. They're just so loud and really, really nasty sounding. Yeah, they really are. They're out to deal with. I mean, I could go deal with concerts no problem now, which is great. Nice. I'm glad you like bowling too, Alfredo the gamer. But yeah, I don't like fire alarms at all. To tell you the truth. It's just, I mean, the mechanic ones with mechanical belts, I think I could tolerate now, but still, most of those aren't the case anymore. It just those annoying, really loud and ear-piercing buzzers. So yeah. Oh yeah, there absolutely is a decent amount of elevator enthusiasts that like fire alarms too. You're absolutely right about that. Backside stees. Yeah, I mean, if you like them, it's great. It's awesome. But for me, I really don't like them. But still. Okay, so you must know how I feel about that too, Connor, and I definitely understand the way how you feel too. Oh, okay, so you're like me and you have autism too? Okay. So you're a lot like me then, if that's the case, Connor. Wait, what? Why did your friend make a fire in your garage? That's weird. Want to draw Michael Jackson? My sister would probably be able to do it. I'm not really good at drawing people. My sister would probably be able to draw Michael Jackson, no problem. That's fine. Yeah, as long if you don't mind how much, that's great. Yeah, I don't blame you, Windy City Elevators. It's when you know it's about to happen, it can create some nervousness, absolutely. So I don't blame you at all. But yeah, fire drills are brutal. At least in college, you only have to do them like once a semester or twice a semester. Whereas school, you have to do them 10 times a year. And if you're around here and you take a BOCES program, you would have to do it like 20 times a year because, well, actually, BOCES there's actually they don't require nearly as much at BOCES. It's more like 15 times a year. They do like 3 or 4 in the fall, and then the spring they do like 3 or 4 more. Was it's like for high school, like public school, it's like 5 to 6 in the fall, and then another 5 to 6 in the spring. Yeah, they don't nearly do them as much as at BOCES, but still, it's just not fun. Wow, we've got 21 people here. That's incredible. Thank you all for tuning in. Absolutely. So yeah. Oh, okay. So QFS simulation. And then he has asthma and autism too. I think a lot of us have it. I have autism, to tell you the truth, because a lot. I know as you guys, a lot of you guys are aware. A lot of people in the elevator community have autism, and there's quite a bit of a very big amount of people in the railfan community too that have autism, and I think even a decent amount of aviation enthusiasts too. I mean, I think there's less in the aviation enthusiast community compared to elevators and trains, but I think even a decent chunk of it is too. It's nothing bad, and but yeah, but yeah, and I know a lot. I would say at least half of my viewers are in that situation too, and I try to make them friendly towards everybody. So yeah. But still, I welcome everybody, any kind, anyone, any kind, anything they have going through on my channel as well. It's open to everybody. I love talking to every type of person too. So, yeah. So no, I don't dorm actually. I commute to Westchester Community College by car. It's about a 25-minute drive though. It's like 45 minutes during rush hour. So I commute, and my college actually doesn't have dorms. To tell you the truth, I don't really want to. I don't want a dorm. It's just not my thing. I like having my personal privacy and like being nearby my immediate family and my friends. So, but yeah, when I transfer, I'll probably transfer somewhere around here, like yeah, either Monroe or Hunter or Lehman in the city, or even WestCon in Danbury. Schools I can basically commute to. Yep, I'm very familiar with the I Like Trains kid from ASDF movie. So I don't blame you, KBS Aviation, but there's many great things you could still do. One of the great things you could do is you could help advocate for people who are also on the spectrum, and based off of your experience, like especially when you get older, you can help other people's like other kids. I'm sorry, I'm trying to word myself properly. You can help kids who are on the spectrum based off of what based off of your experiences, and you can help them out as well. That's a great way to help out kids on the spectrum too, for sure. I also in 2016 I actually did a fundraiser for one of my projects I did for 20 time. We were supposed to look up an issue and then like take action on it, do a research project on it, and then incorporate it into like a fundraiser or outreach thing. I forgot what every concept was. I did it as a fundraiser. Like we raised money to the Autism Society of America, and I did a fundraiser at school. I did online donations, and I gave out autism awareness bracelets. And at the end of the project, I had a really good presentation to my class, and then afterwards, I sent all the donations to the Autism Society of America, and I raised $500 for that project back in 2016. It was great, and I really support teachers of that project too. So that was a great those were great times for sure. So yeah, it was a great project. That's something like you guys can do too. You can as well. Like it's always good to help out others. And especially looks better when like when someone sees that you have the same disability as them, and they can see your success, and then you can help them out with their success as well. It's a good system. If you it's a good system to help out other people, which is great. So yeah, I mean that's how I helped out with my community too. So yeah, Phineas and Ferb is my favorite TV show. I also like Space Ghost. Yeah. Yeah, PowerPoint's a lot of fun. You really can express yourself quite nicely in PowerPoint presentations. And it's pretty easy to learn too. Oh, okay. That's great how you're starting seventh grade in the fall, though. That's great. Oh, okay. So, well, now you know. So you know not to do that again. An activist. Wow. You're making cupcakes today off Air the Gamer? That's pretty cool. Thanks, Windy City Elders. Yeah, sometimes people can be crazy in dorms too. Yeah. Oh wow, 397, 400. That's a very good grade for sure. Absolutely, or score in this case. Hey, Mohonic Sonic Boom, how are you? That they are going to be few. Yeah, they gotta. Unfortunately, the social distancing isn't going away anytime soon. I mean, yeah, you'll be able to hang out with your family and friends, be able to have your your gatherings and stuff like that probably by then. But unfortunately, for at least a decent chunk of the summer, unfortunately, social distancing requirements are still going to be in place. But yeah, and they're gonna probably have to limit people who the amount of people that get to go on the beach. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, like I said, the whole social distancing thing, it's working, but it's annoying. But yeah, we're all bored of the coronavirus, absolutely. As of right now, it's May 15th for New York. I'll double check that to make sure. Didn't Illinois extend it to the end of May, if I understand correctly? If from that's what I saw lately. I wasn't 100% sure if that was true yet. Let's see here. Yep, still through May 15th in New York. Hopefully that's the last time it gets extended. May 30. Oh my gosh! Wow, that's really long. Sorry to hear it's extended that long. Yeah, it seems like quite a bit of states are doing that too. It's weird. Like there's states that are starting to reopen, other states extending the stay-at-home orders. I hope this is just other states following what New York did, and I just hope New York won't do it again because we got to get back to work. I mean, for people who aren't working right now, they just got to get back to work. The economy just can't take it anymore. Yeah. And plus, I'm sure we all want our lives back. Pennsylvania is May 8th as of right now. I mean, they're don't have nearly as many cases, so yeah, I missed that update last night. I normally try to tune in, but I don't tune in if I'm at like work or doing something with my family. Which last night I was watching a movie with my family. So yeah, just adjust my headphone real quick. That's better. So yeah, May 15th for Line Channel. Oh, I forgot about that, man. How are you doing today, by the way? Yeah, I forgot that was only for certain regions. Do you know which regions are the ones that are being reopened by then, or? But yeah, it's just really annoying at this point. But yeah, as you guys know, like we got to get the economy back opening as well for people to work. And also, if you think about it, I mean, yes, it's good to slow the spread of the coronavirus, and it's important to make sure that it doesn't spread significantly. But unfortunately, there's going to be a certain amount of cases and a certain amount of deaths that is going to happen eventually. I'm not saying go back to like immediately, absolutely piece by piece, but yeah. So I feel like at this point we're just hiding from the virus because we're past the peak at this point. Northeast and Southeast Pennsylvania are likely to last wow, Northeast Pennsylvania? Well, I guess it makes sense because it's a popular resort area, and Southeast being the Philadelphia area, so that makes sense. That's the biggest city in Pennsylvania, so I could see that reason why that's the last, like one of the last places to reopen. I hope by the end of May the whole state will be reopened, even if it's just like phase 1 or phase 2. So yeah, a lot of schools close like the week of March 12th, towards the end. Yorktown schools close on like March 12th. Yeah, I did hear Montgomery County got hit pretty hard. My grandmother told me, since that's where she lives in Montgomery County, and that's where I usually go visit her. Let's see how many coronavirus cases are there now. Let's look at the map. Yeah. I remember when I went there in March, Monroe County was still at 0 cases. I mean, like as soon as I left, cases started appearing there. So yeah, let's see here. Monroe County, Pennsylvania. It's Lehigh. Well, wow, they're already at 1,000. Yikes! Yeah, they did get pretty hard for a county like that. Westchester has 27,000. That's not terrible when it comes to spread. But I mean, they still have a high amount, but still. Chester County has 1,000 as well. Oh, okay. Pepper. So yeah, they did get hit pretty hard. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, unfortunately, when we start reopening, the expected cases will probably still come up, and that's the same thing. People are still gonna get sick. Unfortunately, it's important to slow it, but at this point, it's important to get back out. So yeah, 10th, no surprise there for Philadelphia. Yeah, 11,000 cases there because it is the biggest city in Pennsylvania. Yep, you did see Pepper. She ran into the closet. But yeah. But even if we were to have a rebound of the coronavirus in the fall, which I know some experts are saying right now, even if we were to leave into a quarantine, hopefully that won't be nearly as bad or intense as this wave. And I just hope that wouldn't be that long either. I mean, I hope for no quarantine then, but still, in case that were to happen, I would think it wouldn't last nearly as long as this one. 20,000 cases in England. Oh gosh, that's not fun. And England's a pretty small country too. Let's see, Ireland, United Kingdom. United Kingdom itself has 148,000 cases. Also, look at this. China is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th in the list for top cases. They're clearly lying at this point. Because look how their numbers just stopped growing. So, yeah, they're lying. I mean, in 2021, there will be coronavirus cases. At this point, it's probably going to be a permanent disease. But we'll have by 2021. At the beginning of 2021, a vaccination should be ready to go. I know Johnson & Johnson has announced that they had something going on for a vaccination, and they're going to conduct testing in September, and their aim is to get it ready, have a vaccination ready at the beginning of 2021. Oh, okay, the yellow phase. That makes sense. So it's basically a cautious reopening. That makes sense for a yellow phase for sure. Yeah, hopefully you won't. Even if the yellow phase doesn't it takes a little while. I hope it doesn't bounce back to a red phase, for sure. I wouldn't go that far backside Steez, but we definitely do need to take action if that were to happen. If we got another scare. Oh wait, you mean just the individual person? If that's the case, then yes, absolutely. But yeah. I have a Dell PC. It was actually my dad's old work computer. He got this in 2012, and his company gave him a new computer, and I needed a faster machine. So my dad gave me this computer, and it's an awesome computer. It's a really good computer. It's the Dell Precision M4700. It's a really, really good piece of machinery, and it's the only computer in this whole household that actually has a CD disc player in it. Because the CD discs are starting to go away right now. So that's why my computer is the only one with it. So whenever I'm speaking too fast again. So whenever one of my parents have to do something with a CD, they ask me if I can use my computer because my computer is the only one left with it. It's kind of weird, but it makes sense how that's happening. But yeah. Chromebooks are good. Let's see. No, actually, this computer ran Linux. My dad programmed it for Linux. Like, I probably came with Windows 7. It ran with Linux for a while. Then he put Windows 7, and then when Linux on VirtualBox, then he upgraded to 10, and then he gave it to me as Windows 10. Windows 10's not bad at all. It's decent software, I gotta say. Lenovo laptop. I don't think I've ever heard of that before. But that's pretty cool. All right, see you later, Kevin Tube. Thanks for tuning in. Wow, it only charges in 1 hour? That's very fast. Yeah, Windows 7 was pretty cool. Absolutely. Windows 8 was not popular at all. It wasn't really that good. A lot of people didn't like Windows 8. From what I forgot who mentioned it, Windows 9 was an experiment, but that didn't go through. So that's how they ended up with Windows 10. So that's why there was no Windows 9. But yeah, forgot who mentioned that. But yeah. I did tell, since my dad's doing artwork with a chainsaw right now, I did tell him that we were live, so he'll probably come over with a chainsaw soon. But yeah, if he does, we'll make sure that happens. Yeah, we'll try to get a chainsaw in for you guys on the stream. Yes, da 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 dee. But now it's that. I should probably put back to Windows 57. So yeah, that's it now. I actually really like that sound, to tell you the truth. Well, washing machines to wash clothes and fire alarms, I guess, in your apartments, and weather radios to keep you safe. I guess that's why you have them. Windows XP, that's old. That's like really old. I remember using that in like elementary school on like school computers. Yeah, that's crazy. Let me get my drink here. Sorry, guys. Okay. 200 Award 200 and Bulgard security disk from mom's PC. 20 years old Word laptop. Wow, that's a very old computer. Yeah, Windows XP did have some good jingles, absolutely. The jingles are always fun. What? Okay, that was actually kind of unexpected. I thought he was going to come for the window, but he actually came inside with the chainsaw. Wow, that part was honestly unexpected. I was expecting the chainsaw, but not in here. Now the whole room smells like gasoline. Or because I think that's what powers it, but still. I mean, we have the windows open right now, so. So yeah, there's your chainsaw. So yeah, there's your chainsaw for the live stream. So you guys finally got to see what the chainsaw looks like. They're laughing so hard right now.
Professional wise guy in controlled setting. Do not attempt.
That's true too. Yes, that is very true. I mean, he wasn't gonna, cut anything off, but still. But yeah, do not attempt. Don't cut the Xbox. Well, we don't know where you live, so he's not going to cut off your Xbox. Even if we did, he's not going to do that to you in the first place. So don't worry about that, line channel. That one I'm going to hide, though. He could do saw a vote in half, though. Don't cut Tantrum Boy. Oh gosh. You guys are really enjoyed that one in particular. Since you saw the chainsaw. Don't cut a sports car. What else do you guys not want to cut? Yes, you do have to avoid cutting the internet, absolutely. That would be very bad. You have a Discord, Connor McCarthy? That's pretty cool. Don't pick the phone. There's a lot of things that people don't want very broken. This is definitely the most wild chainsaw a scene that we've gotten so far on these live streams. If the Wi-Fi router got cut, the stream would get cut. Thanks, traffic agent. Nothing Air Chime K5LA. Not really familiar with that one, to tell you the truth, but that's pretty cool. Chainsaw Rubber Ducky? Oh, that's mean. Let's not mention that, Scotty Sullivan. Just to keep it safe. Yeah, because a lot of you guys know about the North Carolina elevator lover situation, and we don't want to make it any worse than it's already have. I mean, yeah, we all left our apologies when we were too harsh and all that stuff, but yeah. I mean, as you guys know, I did too. When we saw that he stole some of my videos. It did spark a lot of it, but yeah. It's okay, Scotty Sullivan. Don't worry about it. But yeah. You're still getting a crack out of that, Connor McCarthy. Oh, that would be very bad if you were to chainsaw the water pipes. Yeah, because we kind of need the water to live, and we don't want water. I don't want to be underwater, because if the water pipes were to be cut, I don't want this. I would be underwater right now. We don't want that right now. No, not right now. It's only like 60 degrees today. Like 63 degrees today. Summertime, it gets pretty hot and humid, though. Though, as some of the studies of coronavirus are stating right now, which seems pretty promising, that the heat and humidity could really reduce the amount of cases of coronavirus, because it has a much harder time spreading, just like regular viruses. And if you're out there long enough, they could get off your hand. Obviously, still wash your hands, don't touch your face, and disinfect your stuff by then. But still, if that's the case, then we could be in for a good summer. But speaking of touch the face, I got a really big itch on my eye now that I just mentioned that. So, oh well. I'm just gonna keep my hands over here though. They do feel a little cheap. I can agree with you there on backside stees. They do feel kind of cheap. I mean, they're decent buttons, and the MT model is very good. But yeah, they do feel kind of cheap now that you mention it. I don't argue with you on that backside stees. White Castle. Oh, I think you would use a normal knife for the White Castle onion rings. 63, where I Love Elevators lives. Yeah, I've heard mixed views about White Castle. To tell you the truth, not really a whole lot. To tell you the truth, who was it? Traffic agent. Yeah, not really a whole lot. If I'm ever near the New London area, I will absolutely try to go rail fanning there. If I'm ever near the area. New London seems like a pretty cool station too. It's the ground level station with the railroad crossings. It's one of the few railroad crossings on the Northeast Corridor too. Yeah, the Northeast Corridor has like less than 5 railroad crossings, if I remember correctly. There's only a couple, and they're all east of New York. I think the closest one is in like Connecticut. The one in New London Station's in Connecticut too. Yeah, the one in New London has mechanical bells. I'm not sure if those got replaced. I mean, I think it's Metro North that's doing the prime rail. What's it called? Our bell replacement project. But yeah, No, no, no. We'll never cut your minions. Minions are too cut. Cut. I'm sorry. Minions are too cute to be cut up. So that's not gonna happen. Don't worry. Cute is cut with an e added onto it. Oops. So yeah. Oh, okay. I see why you said that. I don't think there's one in Delaware on the northeast corridor. Actually, I don't think Delaware has railroad crossings at all. Cause I think it's just the northeast corridor, and whatever line SEPTA operates is the only train line in Delaware. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. If you guys know of anything else in Delaware. Because, yeah, it's funny. The Southeastern Pennsylvania Transit Authority is the Railroad of Delaware. Go figure. Because, Delaware's so tiny. It's right next to the Philadelphia area, which has SEPTA, so it makes sense. Yep, Amtrak goes through Delaware on the Northeast Corridor, too. Yeah, they do stop in Wilmington, Delaware. It's kind of a decent deal hub in Wilmington. All SEPTA and all Amtrak stop there. I think the Acela stops there too. See you later, Windy City Elevators. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah. So the north part of Delaware is actually pretty densely populated, and quite a bit of interstates go through too, like 295 and 95 and 495. Well, actually, those are the only three, but there's also U.S. Route 202 and 13 as well, and 40 as well. Yeah, Frontier's gonna get ready to go back to Delaware sometime this summer, I think it is. Yeah, it was only service to Orlando. They haven't had a commercial airport in a long time, but the service is coming back, which is cool. Excuse me. So yeah, that'll be pretty cool. Because if you live in like Wilmington, you would have to drive to either Philadelphia or even Baltimore to get to an airport. Though Philadelphia is probably the closest airport, but still. Yeah, it's mostly a north-south state anyway. It's a small state, but it's mostly north and south. Yeah. I'll even look up the state welcome sign too, because it's fun to play around with as well. Delaware. Okay, let's see. Oh no! Connor sneezed. Oh no! Just kidding. Oh, it's really close. Okay, so yeah, if you're traveling via airplane, Philadelphia Airport's the closest airport. If it's only a half an hour away. So most flights you'll probably get are American, because American Airlines is the hub in Philadelphia. Yeah, American has Philadelphia is the largest hub for American on the East Coast, unless it's New York City. It's just partitioned into two, but because half of Americans hub in New York City's and LaGuardia, and the other half's in JFK. But if it's just one airport in particular, then it's Philadelphia for the East Coast hub. We're not going to cut anything. Don't worry. Like any of your guys' products, don't worry. We're not going to do that. So we've got American, British Airways, Delta, Frontier, Icelandair, JetBlue, Lufthansa, Qantas, Southwest, Spirit, Sun Country, and United. Those are the airlines that go to Philadelphia Airport. Why would we cut Small Butt Bear? We love Small Butt Bear. Yes, LaGuardia is international. Let me see what countries you can go to. I know you can go to Canada. You can go to, I think, the Bahamas nonstop too. Let's see here. Canada, Bermuda, Aruba, Bahamas. Yeah, those are the countries you could go to out of LaGuardia. Not a lot of countries, but still a couple of countries. It's mostly domestic out of LaGuardia, but it is an international airport, absolutely. Well, people still kind of do that right now, like when it comes to like doing it like in your own personal homes, or if we know people are kind of joking right now, it's I guess it's okay. But if you're out in public doing that, and people are actually doing that in public, then it's not funny at all. So yeah. Wow, Delta first class as a baby. That's pretty cool. Obviously you don't want to joke around with that in public, but since I know you guys are kind of joking right here, but it's okay. But you don't want to go out in public and joke around with that. Like, I'll take for example, whenever someone sees our cops around here, my mom will yell "quarantine" for fun. But we only do that in our house. So yeah, yeah. It's not LaGuardia Airport's not in the name. International is. That makes no sense. I'm sorry. International is not listed in LaGuardia Airport's name, but it is an international airport. We have an LG washer. So yeah. All right. See you later, traffic agent. Take care. But yeah, the map's only says LaGuardia, but it's an international airport. I can't wait for the air train to be complete in a couple of years. They're supposed to make an air train that goes from LaGuardia Airport to the Metz Wills Point 7 train station. That will make it really easy and convenient to get from Manhattan to LaGuardia Airport. Yeah. My dad flew out there once, and he said it was miserable, especially with the bus ride there since it was so crowded. He would much rather take the train. And I'm, to be honest, same here, because I'm not really into buses as well. So yeah. Look, having a plane train goes from the 7 train line to LaGuardia Airport definitely opens up a lot of doors. Ooh, Nathan's, yes. Yeah. Well, I guess we gotta go to Wildwood to get Nathan's hot dogs right now. Because we always get Nathan's when we're going down to Wildwood, because there's a bunch of rest stops on the Garden State Parkway that have Nathan's. Montville has it. Cheesequake has it. No, not Atlantic City. What was that other one called? Let me look it up on Google Maps real quick. So yeah, Montville has it. Cheesequake has it. And the other one has an Express Nathan's. I'm trying to remember what that was called. Oh, the Monmouth one. The Monmouth rest stop has it as a Nathan's too, but that's express only. Like you just get the hot dogs there. There's no fries or burgers or wings or Philly cheesesteaks. It's just hot dogs and drinks. Coney Island, yeah, because that's where Nathan's originated out of. Obviously, now it's not a good time to go to the city, but still, Coney Island though. But yeah, the Monmouth rest area has a full in-service Burger King and Roy Rogers, and there's another place that has the Nathan's hot dogs, like fresh. Oh wow, there's a Shake Shack there now. Wow, that's incredible. There's a Shake Shack at Monmouth now. That's pretty cool. Oh, it's from 2019, June 2019. I guess we went to a different rest stop last year. Yeah, that's pretty cool if there's a Shake Shack in Monmouth now. Are rest areas still open right now? I could see why they can be considered essential, but still, obviously they're not doing very well right now, but still. No, that Nathan's closed a long time ago, unfortunately. But yeah, that mall did have a Nathan's and Arthur Trenchers, a Subway. They even had a Dairy Queen ice cream only though. They had a lot of things in the food cart, but now it's just like this one pizza type thing, and that's it. The food court totally died at the Stroud Mall. So yeah. Rail fanning trip to Coney. All right, we can rail fan we could either take the train or we can rail fan the NQ, D, and F trains. Eat hot dogs, walk around the beach, carry hand sanitizer, I guess. Well, because we're probably gonna have to do that anyway. But yeah, that could be a lot of fun. Absolutely. Coney Island, Stillwell Avenue. Candy Kitchen, that's pretty cool. Yeah, Stroud Mall in general is quite dead, though. Hopefully, the new ShopRite store will keep it nice and open and alive, since it does very well. It's and it's a big deal service. But yeah, hopefully that'll keep the mall open. I've never had Carl's Jr. or what's the nickname of it? Hardee's. Yeah, I never had either of those before. I don't quite remember which model we have. I'll look it up after this live stream for the LG washer we have. So wow, Monmouth service area has a Burger King and a Shake Shack. Unless the Burger King's gone, I don't know. Seems kind of weird. Weird that there's two burger places now, and one's like different, very different compared to it. That's March 7, 2017. I mean, Burger King's still decent, absolutely. Oh, and there's Pizza Hut Express in Monmouth too. Cheesequake's probably the best rest stop on the Garden State Parkway, though. It's always clean. It's very big and spacious, and it has the most rest and it has the most restaurants out of all the rest stops on the Garden State Parkway too. Like the further south you get after Cheesequake, the smaller and smaller the rest stops get. The last one with a full fast food service restaurant is south of Tom's River. Let's see if I can get the name of that one. Gosh, going to Wildwood seems really nice right now to do. Can't wait to go. Hopefully we'll still be able to go. I mean, there's a slight chance we might, but it's likely we'll still go. Very likely we'll still go, actually. What was that name of that last rest stop with the last restaurant? Fourth River. Here we go. Yeah, Fourth River has a full service Burger King and a Starbucks, Auntie Anne's and Sbarro, and that's it. After that, like further south, it's just like convenience stores. Though actually, I think the Atlantic City one has a restaurant of some sort. I think I could be totally wrong. Let's go to Atlantic City. Don't remember what was in Atlantic City. There might actually be a Burger King in that one. Let's see here. Atlantic City. Oh, there is a Burger King at the Atlantic City one. Okay. So that's the last Burger King rest stop they have at Atlantic City. The one south of it is just a convenience store. So at gas stations and stuff like that. No, I haven't been to the Wilkes-Barre Boscov's. That place used to have the Westinghouse with not the touch buttons, the pop-out buttons, but now they're Schindler with mad buttons. Is that right? Is that right, Matt? But yeah, I think the Atlantic City one only has like Burger King and like one other place, and that's it. It's pretty nice. Oh, here we go. It's just Starbucks, Auntie Anne, and Burger King at the Atlantic City rest stop on the Garden State Parkway, but that's it. Oh, okay, so it does have the modded elevators. That's a shame they got modernized. I mean, they probably got modernized to meet up to code, but still. Yeah. Oh, the garage is still at Bachman Westie? That's pretty cool. No problem. I'll probably wrap the stream up in a couple minutes anyway. Central Islip? Okay. I don't quite remember, to tell you the truth, Connor McCarthy. Deer Park. Oh, he's naming all the stops on the Ronkonkoma line. Okay. Where did they say that? Yeah, if you could not use cuss words, please, that would be much appreciated. We're trying to keep this G-rated. I mean, as you guys know, when we're out in public, we can't always guarantee that, but still. Ossining. Croton Harmon. A lot of train stops. Cortland. Hi, Chris. How are you? Really? Big announcements regarding schools and businesses on Friday? Oh, wow. That's a big deal. Absolutely. That could be a game changer. So that will decide whether New York Pause is extended or not. I sure hope they're not extending it again. I mean, yeah, absolutely. That's a big deal, but yeah. Yeah, because for it to be extended, that's just gonna, stink more. I don't know, Backside Steez. I don't know why it has a huge jaywalking problem. It's really weird. Like, everyone there jaywalks, and there's no shortage of crosswalks in Ossining, and people still do it, especially across the 4-lane road in Ossining. And there's been plenty of times where I nearly ran someone over because they made a really bad jaywalking decision. Like, it startles me so much when that happens, because I don't want to hit anyone, but it happens a lot. There goes my phone. So yeah, I'm just like, I don't get it. What makes the people think it's okay to jaywalk like that, especially across a 4-lane road where it's normally very, very busy. Yeah, I don't get that at all. I don't know how that started, but it needs to stop in Ossining. Absolutely. Oh yeah, Friday is considered May 1st, and they do the evaluation every 15 days. But yeah, absolutely, Chris. I hope that well, I remember what you said. Like, after May 15, May 18, people just have to get back to work. I really hope that's the case. If I remember what you said correctly on that live stream back when you did that, because yeah, we just got to get back to out there. Oh, that one. Okay. Oh yeah, absolutely. Hopefully, it'll start off in small stages. I hope the governor announces we will begin phase 1 after May 15. But yeah, you're right. We just can't wait till June at this point. The state can't take it anymore, and heck, the economy can't take it anymore. Yeah, New York's going to be in huge trouble if we just wait till June. Honestly, all states really. Virginia's probably already in trouble because their stay-at-home order is in effect till June 13. Yeah, resist lockdown. I mean, don't actually go out there and resist it, but still, I know what you meant there, Dad. It's just lockdown. We just can't take it anymore. Because at this point, if poverty is bigger than the coronavirus, then not only that would that dramatically increase cases, but that would also, that would the cops' economy is worse. I'm sorry, the cops' economy is worse. So yeah. True, that's true too. I mean, it's different in every state. So some are able to open more quicker than others. I mean, New York, we obviously have to take it slow because it's the hot zone. But still, it depends on the state, really, to tell you the truth. But yeah, I know Georgia's opening kind of quickly. Maybe that will work fine. Maybe that'll turn into the opposite. I don't know. We'll see what happens. The truth is, we don't really know. Exactly. We do have to be smart about it for sure. I mean, yeah, we'll see what happens. What Georgia's doing right now, it could be right, it could be wrong. We don't know yet. Obviously, if they see it's too fast, they'll dial it back and go into lockdown for a little bit afterwards. But we'll see what happens. It's a different phase. I mean, yeah, it's slow starts the best start. Georgia could be doing it a little too quickly, but we'll see what happens. Only 280 cases in Ireland? That's actually very low. But yeah, absolutely slow start though, especially for like New Jersey, Pennsylvania, New York, and Connecticut. We definitely need to start slow. It's okay, AJ Horn. There's listing station stops right now. I don't mind that. And yeah, Harlem on 25th Street, the one place that every train stops at right now. Well, actually, they've always done. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that I could see why during phase one. That's a little. Now that you mention that, that's probably something that shouldn't reopen right away, like recreation. As much as everyone wants to go into recreation, it's probably not. It's probably not a good idea to start with recreation, like like just regular like shopping and other services, like haircuts, like we were talking about earlier. I mean, not even shopping too, but still, we do have to ease in. That makes sense. Recreation probably shouldn't be open right now that you mentioned it. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, phase two is when like recreational stuff could open back up again. Nice. Those are good places to film at. Really? You didn't know about that? Well, that wasn't good. I'm not saying like big recreation, just like minor things for phase two, but nothing like crazy big. Like recreation, like being able to like go to the park and whatever and stuff like that, and playing like your local like playing like sports with your friends, and maybe even go on the playground. But maybe like big recreational, like big arcades and water parks and all that kind of stuff. That's definitely later for sure. That should definitely happen. Wait till mid-June at least. Absolutely. But yeah, that's what I think I meant by like summer recreation. Yeah, at this point, phase one just needs to start in like midway because it's gonna get really really bad if we don't go into phase one by the by late to end of May. And there would be a lot of protests about it too, like because at this point there's a lot of people protesting about it too. So yeah, we don't want that, because that's like I mean, yeah, it's your right, but still. Yeah, portions of Pennsylvania, in May on May 8th, and I said northeastern and southeastern Pennsylvania, not yet for that, but yeah, portions of Pennsylvania, yeah. Hopefully, our area will follow that too on after May 15. Like if we could be in like phase two, like roughly around the summertime hits, then we'll be in great shape. Absolutely. Yeah, that's what Matt absolutely said. That absolutely, Chris. Matt absolutely said that. Yeah, he said portions of Pennsylvania too, and he also mentioned that like northeastern, southeastern Pennsylvania, not quite yet. All right, see you later, Line Channel. Oh yeah, the part where you said portions of Pennsylvania reopened, Chris. Not Chris, Matt. That's the part that Chris was referring to. Yeah, it's how you said how earlier in the live stream how portions of Pennsylvania were going to reopen May as well. So yeah, that's what he was saying. Yeah, that's honestly a good idea for like slow starts. Yeah, exactly. The yellow phase with precautions, like slowly and cautiously reopening. Yeah, that makes sense. Central and northwestern Pennsylvania. That probably makes sense too. Who's going to reopen first? Erie could be like one of the first cities that reopen since that's like a smaller city in Pennsylvania. I know it's a main portion of Pennsylvania, but small compared to like Pittsburgh and Philadelphia, Harrisburg. Yeah. Yeah, I think. Yeah, south in the May. I could probably see southeast Pennsylvania starting to reopen then too. Yeah, exactly. New York might be the same case too, where upstate gets open first. Though hopefully in the end of the day, like southeast New York will do the same thing. See you backside, Steez. Exactly. Yeah, we still have to follow CDC guidelines for a while too. Yeah, the masks obviously aren't going away anytime soon. The social distancing not anytime soon, obviously, because we gotta still follow the guidelines, and it's a little too early. Absolutely. I mean, July 1st would probably make more sense, but still. But yeah, absolutely. Phases. We gotta go through the phases and see how it goes. I mean, there's gonna be more cases of coronavirus no matter what when that happens. But as long as it doesn't spike again, then we're in good shape. Absolutely. As long as that's the thing that we don't want is a spike. I mean, it's gonna go up a little bit, but as long as a spike's not seen and increases, then we're good to go. Absolutely. And I think that's how everyone, like all the governments want to evaluate too. So yeah. Yeah, I can see Hershey getting delayed too, man. Absolutely. June 1 seems a little too early for that to open. Like, I feel like early to mid July is when amusement parks could probably open back up. Oh wow, that wasn't the first time that they delayed it. Yeah, I think July is when places like that are gonna start opening back up again at this point. June just seems kind of early for that. Late June, if places are really lucky. Oh, it's a train time. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Matt. July 4th does bring a lot of crowds. Probably after July 4th, maybe a good time to do that. If I'm ever in Rutland, I'll absolutely rail fan. Yeah, it could happen, especially since it's a popular time. I mean, obviously people will be doing stuff by then, but still, if it's to avoid really big crowds. But yeah, but having that will stink having living capacity though. This whole virus messed everything up, which is really annoying. Yeah, that's true too, Chris. It's probably just a waiting game at this point to see what happens. Oh, Windy City Elevators is live now. All right, if you guys don't mind, I would actually like to tune into Windy City Elevators' live stream. I actually do recommend checking out his live stream too, because he has good live streams too. So you know what? I'm gonna sign off here. I'm gonna tune into Windy City Elevators' live stream too. So see you guys later. Thanks for hanging out.